This video is brought to you by Honey. Honey is a free browser extension that automatically finds and applies the best promo codes whenever you shop online. It works on over 37,000 websites such as Amazon, eBay, and the Razer store. It works on practically anything. Honey has saved me quite a bit of money when shopping online for Razer products as well as LED light strips. Honey has over 10 million members and saves users an average of $28.61. There's literally no reason not to add the Honey browser extension to your browser today. It's free to use and installs in just 2 clicks. You can get Honey for free at the first link in the video description. Hello everyone, I'm Em. Welcome back to TechBlock. Finally, we have disassembled the old PC. It is no longer in my setup, so we've pretty much taken out all the essential bits and pieces that we're going to be needing for the new build. So that being, of course, the motherboard, the RAM, the CPU, the storage, and the graphics card. Oh, and the network card as well, the 10 gig networking card that we have set up. And then our previous PC case, the GameMax Starlight. I've left the liquid cooler in there, the NZXT X52, that's still in there, as well as the power supply. But today, of course, we're going to be doing a PC build in the Cooler Master MB520 in black and red. So we got a little bit of red trim. So this will kind of be an RGB themed build, but also not really, because we have red trim in the PC case. So what I'm thinking is to use the white sleeved cables, as that's pretty much all I have, and kind of theme it around the colors black, white, and red. I think that could look quite good. For the LED lights, as they are all addressable RGB, I'm thinking I'm going to set up like white and red colors inside of the PC case. So in theory, I think it should actually turn out to look really good. But, you know, we'll see what happens, I guess. So without further ado, I guess, let's put this motherboard inside of this PC case, and then we can go ahead and attach the liquid cooler, and we'll pretty much be done. There's really not too much else to do. We put all the fans inside here, as well as a power supply yesterday in part 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish this PC build up. Now, the side panel on this PC case is acrylic. It's not tempered glass, which is one of the reasons why the PC case was like super light when I picked it up. And that's because the side panel was made out of acrylic and not, you know, tempered glass. But now the PC case is quite a bit heavier, as we put a freaking 850 watt platinum power supply in here. That power supply being the V850 Platinum from Cooler Master. Massive shout out to Cooler Master, of course, for sending over the PC case, the power supply, the fans, the liquid cooler, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Right, let's grab the liquid cooler. The Liquid Master ML240R RGB, addressable RGB, by the way. Lovely stuff. Just look at that cooler. Damn, dude. This is going to be one fancy PC build. It is, of course, the Phantom Gaming Edition. That is what this whole series is kind of themed around. Right, I'm going to go ahead and grab this, as I do need the motherboard standoff screws. And I believe they're all in here. At least I freaking hope they're in here. If they're not in here, we're going to run into a bit of an issue. Nah, we good. We good. Right, so we need these little guys. So in total, there should be 9 screws. I'm going to use iFixit's tool to kind of screw these guys in. I think this one work. No, we need a slightly bigger one. This one should do then. Yeah, right, so just screw these guys in. I'll try to leave a link in the description down below to the toolkit I'm using, just so that you can buy it yourself if you want this kind of toolkit as well from iFixit. So I'll try to leave a link in the description down below to a similar one, as I think this one that I have here is no longer sold, but I think they do have an updated version, as that one I've had for several years now. It's kind of like a bit awkward to get to this one in the corner, you know. Not that easy to freaking screw it in. Right, so let's put this motherboard in now. Alrighty, let's open up this liquid cooler once again. We have already unboxed it once before, but right, let's actually put it inside this PC case. It does, of course, come with 2 very fancy Phantom Gaming fans. Right, we're gonna have to put some thermal paste on here too. We get a little controller as well. This is, of course, magnetic, so we can just kind of slap that onto the case there. Super easy. Right, got all the cables we need. Right, and then we have everything else here too. So thermal paste, master gel, so ML240R RGB is the one we have. Yeah, so for all these, put all the fans in, yeah. For AM4, however, we're going to be using the L ones. So L being these dudes right here. Cool. All right, so a quick update. We did end up finding what we needed is these little plastic pieces that I'm going to be attaching onto the motherboard so that we can attach the all-in-one liquid cooler. And for a moment, I really thought I'm not going to be able to find these guys, as I searched through many boxes. I pretty much like tore up the whole house trying to find these little pieces here. And for a while I thought, oh god, we're not actually going to be able to continue the PC build, and we're not going to be able to finish it at all without these little guys. But I found them. We can now attach these onto the motherboard and then attach the liquid cooler onto these and onto the CPU, of course. Man, I'm so relieved I found these little plastic pieces. Without them, like, we'd be screwed. I could not build this PC at all. Alright. Ooh, can I actually do this by myself? Great success. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, now it's time to attach the final two fans. I believe they're in here. Now, as I've mentioned many times before, these here are of course the Master Fan MF120R addressable RGB fans. So you can get real creative when it comes to the lighting. All the LEDs are in the center here. They're going to be illuminating everywhere. It is going to look absolutely beautiful. It does of course come with a controller, and these fans can of course sync up to, Asus Aura Sync, RGB Fusion by Gigabyte, ASRock Polychrome Sync, as well as MSI Mystic Light Sync. Now, with all that said, let's attach these guys onto this radiator here. So I think I'm going to be attaching them like this. Ooh, actually I'm going to be attaching them like this so that the cable kind of goes out there. Alright, and finally make sure you peel this little bit of plastic off before you stick this onto your CPU. Right, so pretty much ready with the liquid cooler. However, I think what I'm going to do first is plug in these two power cables here for the CPU power, and then we'll attach the all-in-one liquid cooler. So let's grab our extensions here. Right, I made a slight mistake. I'm going to flip the fans around so the fan wires come out of this end instead of this end, just so we can make life a little bit easier in terms of cable management. Literally, so this is literally all I'm doing now. Just flipping the fans around a bit. All right, we've made the slight modification. Okay, so it's going to be going in like that. Okay, looks good to me. Looks good to me. Let's do a little test on how we're going to actually be mounting this dude. So yeah, it's going to be facing like this. Yeah, looks good. Okay, we have to attach this dude onto that. Now, a pro tip, you may as well screw these in a bit into this one first before attaching them onto the liquid cooler, because that will make your life a bit more easier. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing at this angle. Apart from that, we need thermal paste, and then that's it. Don't judge the amount of thermal paste I put on there, as I know people will. It's fine, okay? It's fine. What's not fine though is getting thermal paste on your cable. That is far from fine. Get that off of there. Watch this like somehow not even attach. That'll be hilarious. Okay, we've got that one hooked on. Let's get the other one hooked as well. Oh my god, why? Hey, alright, we got them both hooked on. I think we did it. Alright, let's just screw these down before anything else goes wrong. Oh lord, I hope this is okay. I really hope that this is all okay. Our 10 gig networking card. And go here. Here's the graphics card power. Plug this dude in. Alright, the final bit left to do, I suppose, is to just get everything plugged in, and then we can do a boot test and hopefully everything works. Let's put the 24-pin motherboard in. Things are kind of done for the most part. I've plugged all the cables in. It's all looking good. The real question is, of course, whether or not the PC will actually boot up. So the cable management in this PC is very bad at the moment, but I think that's going to be fine for now. I just want to make sure it actually works before we do anything else. So I'm going to move it over to, its usual spot over there, and then just pray that it still turns on. Okay, I think it's all good. Oh my lord. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Now the plastic film is still on here, so I think we should do a very special peel. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Damn. Now all the fans are working. I'm gonna move this out of the way so that we don't freaking kill the PC, because at the moment there are no side panels on. Oh, ooh, we're on, we're in. I'm kind of genuinely surprised. All the fans spin. Everything's okay. What? I for some reason thought that after I'm done with it, it's not gonna freaking work anymore. But it's working. Damn, look at the front of this case, man. Looks crazy. I've never had a PC case with like the front fans, I guess, being shown. I've had the Shoutout Pure Steel, which had 2 fans there, which looked pretty cool. But this one's like super nice, right? I think at night this is gonna look super fancy with all the fans. Now this is like super tinted as well, so you can kind of, like, I mean, just barely see the RGB fans behind it. But still, I mean, they do look pretty nice, right? So I believe everything should be plugged in via ASUS Aura Sync. Oh my god, we have NZXT's cam software saying we are at 41 degrees Celsius, which is actually pretty good. Right, what's left to do now, of course, is to install ASUS Aura Sync. Oh, alright, we're now installing ASUS Aura Sync over there. I think it should be done. It says 100%. What is you doing? Oh, will we need to restart? I do not know. But I'm pretty sure I plugged in all the Aura Sync fan connectors and stuff, all the, you know, RGB connectors into the motherboard. So we should be fine, in theory. I'm just happy that it still works. Genuinely. I thought this was going to be the end. Like, no more videos for me. And the CPU temps are fine too. Like, damn. It actually went well. There we go. I think ASUS Aura Sync finished and we do have to restart. So, let's do that, dude. Oh my god, I'm very relieved, and I'm also absolutely starving. I've not had food for so many hours. I've just been recording this PC build the whole time. Oh god, at least it works. At least it works. Alright, so it's been a couple days since we recorded the initial PC build video. I do still have a few things that I kind of need to iron out, I guess, or sort out in this PC build. One of them being the graphics card. I really don't think that it fits in. So I think I might be switching back to the RX Vega 64, or perhaps I'll get another graphics card. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is probably pause the series for probably up to a week, whilst I either try to sort out a different graphics card from like Nvidia or something, or someone, or I'll just take the RX Vega 64 out from that PC and put it, you know, into this PC. As that RX Vega 64 card is from ASUS, it's the ASUS Strix one. It is of course RGB, which is good, so we can customize the RGB lighting effects to be either white or red, as that's pretty much the theme I've gone with here. And so far, I actually really like the way it looks. Like, it looks so nice in my opinion. Over in the front here, we got, you know, 3 red fans from Cooler Master, all addressable RGB of course. However, we have just currently set them to red, and that is partly because the front of the PC case has like red trim and stuff, so I feel like this matches quite well. And then as for the inside of the PC case, god damn it, can I even show you anything? Wait, I'm gonna rip this monitor off here, one sec. See, one good thing about my setup is that things are very like kind of modular when it comes to, you know, monitors especially. So I can literally just rip this entire monitor off within like a few seconds. Like, there you go. Boom, monitor off. Now we can continue on with the tour. All right, so we have the front of the case here, all filtered of course. So there is actually a bit of dust buildup already over on these little like filters, I guess. But the front fans, looking lovely. I am very much a fan. And as for the inside of the PC case, hopefully you can see what's going on in here. But you know, there's no real like a power supply cut out there. We have some nice sleeved white cables everywhere. And these fans, like, let me tell you, they do blow a lot of air, especially when they ramp up. Like, these fans are really, really good in terms of airflow. Like, holy crap, the amount of air. Like, if you put your hand here, now they're like really quiet. But if I'm like rendering a video, they ramp themselves up like immediately. And the CPU temps, they stay low. All right, there are no issues whatsoever in terms of thermals. The liquid cooler and these fans, they're doing a great job. Like, genuinely, they're really doing a good job, which is something I'm very happy about. And because we have like these front intake fans here and a total of 3 of them, my M.2 SSD is also probably staying nice and cool, as well as of course the graphics card and all the other internals in here as well. So there's just a really, really nice amount of airflow moving throughout the entire case. We have 3 intakes and 3 exhausts up there, so it's just real nice. The only problem is is this LED here, the GeForce RTX. I wish this was like either white or red, but it's not RGB, I can't customize that. So that kind of breaks my heart and kind of, you know, throws off the entire color scheme we're going for here, which is like white, red, and black. Like the motherboard is RGB and stuff. Even this XPG Gamix S11 Pro 1TB NVMe SSD with its like black and red heatsink, I feel like it blends in really good into this build, you know? And then as for the CPU cooler, the Phantom Gaming one from Cooler Master, that's currently set to white, and the fans here are set to white as well. The RAM is set to red, of course, and I've gone ahead and done all of this through like Asus Aura Sync. So yeah, that's pretty much the PC build so far. Personally, I really like it. Let me know what you guys think of the PC build in the comment section down below, but I'm really a fan. I like the color scheme, it's just that graphics card, the color green in there, throws the whole thing off. So in a week's time, I'll either have another graphics card from Nvidia or someone to replace the RTX 2060 with, or what I'm gonna do is just use my RX Vega 64 that I bought myself like half a year ago. So that's kind of the plan here. But until then, if you want to go check out any of the products featured in this PC build, links are down below in the description. The graphics card, all of the products Cooler Master sent over, of course, they're going to be down below there, as well as, of course, everything else in my setup, including the monitor that I took off and placed on my bed. But apart from that, thank you all so much for watching as always, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.